First time ever, but we've got some breaking news. Even before we look at the demolition, this is too important to not tell you straight away. And that is, we've got something new happening in the Grand Arcade. It's called Gamer X, 20,000 square foot leisure attraction. It's going to have a toddler, karting, bounce inflatable, arcade and VR zones. Sounds amazing. Plus a trendy cafe and party rooms, and it's opening in summer this year, i.e. in a few weeks. If you want more information, have a look on the Grand Arcade website, which is grand-arcade.co.uk. And where is it? I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. Actually, that's not true. I'm just going to tell you. It's in the old DW Sports Place. Hopefully, I'll be able to show you before, during, or maybe after the actual, well, I don't know what they're going to call it, reconstruction, rebuilding, remodelling. Tell you what, I'm as happy as these two bees. Something exciting coming to the Grand Arcade in a few weeks' time. Watch this space and keep an eye on the social media for the Grand Arcade as well. It's now time to go back to our regular programming.
Wigan
Watch.
Wigan Watch.
Wigan Watch.
Wigan Watch.
Wigan Watch.
Wigan Watch.
Wigan Watch.
Wigan Watch.
Wigan Watch. Wigan Watch.
Wigan
Watch.
Wigan Watch. Wigan Watch.
Wigan Watch.
Hello, welcome to Wigan Watch. It's a bit of a short one compared to previous weeks. Not a lot really has gone on other than the demolition of the galleries and market gate. So we'll have a look at that, and then we'll go and have a look at everyone's favourite new restaurant that's opening soon, which is Taco Bell. See where they're up to. Have they got the windows in yet? 1:30 on a Tuesday, and I've noticed that they've put a bit more like fencing up here for some reason. Don't know why. I know the fencing on the other side is because they've opened up the gap where the escalators were for the new stairs and all that, which we looked at last week and the week before. But yeah, they seem to put up more stuff, unless they're going to knock it down completely to that level. But this looks like it's on ground level. Look here, looks like it's ground level. Anyway, they know what they're doing. Let's have a look further down the bottom, because the scaffolding appears to have gone now, most of it from down there. So let's have a look. So here we are. We can now see well into the centre itself. You can literally see all where the escalators were, so they're definitely, I mean, it's coming down really, really quickly now. These two though, they've got to be out soon. On this side, they took all that strengthening down. You can see the gap as well that they've cut for the escalator, or steps. A building sign. So a basic standard view that we've had for a while, although they are getting nearer now. And then look at that, it's a massive hall. It used to be windows, but that's it, looking into Morrison's, which is pretty impressive. And smile, because you might be on camera. Ooh. Meanwhile at Wigan College, something's going on, I don't know what, but I'm pretty sure that this building is coming down soon. I think it's this one. I know one of them is anyway. If it's not this one, is it the one in the middle? Surely it won't be the one in the middle, because it's in between two buildings. But they're building a new building anyway here at Wigan College. Well, first they've got to knock down the old one. So take your pick, we'll follow that as well. It's just gone 12 on Wednesday, and obviously not a lot going on around here. Looks like they've had a go at chomping the World War II bunker. Obviously it's built very, very well. It might be gone in a couple of months. So this is the view from the walkway. Got a little digger underneath there, just seen going backwards and forwards, one of them little cat things, which is Nice, but you can see now there's nothing left of Wallgate. And then as you spin it round, you can literally see now all the way through to the other side. Half of Steele's has gone, and I can't see the clock though, which is a little bit disappointing. I thought I might be able to see the clock by now, assuming it's still there. But it's all very peculiar, isn't it? There's dust coming out of here, so there's obviously something kicking off in there, and you can hear the machines going around, rattling around. Probably just knocking the internal walls down and stuff like that, ready for the demolition. So here we are on Main Street, and we've got some action today. Little digger, just moving all that dust. I don't know where that dust has come from. Feel the ground shaking when it does that. So we've got this pile here as well. And the clock's still wrong. It's about an hour slow now. Must be about 20 past 12, although it says it's 20 past 11. Thursday, coming up to 6 o'clock. Obviously no work going on at the minute, and they've definitely been chomping away at the galleries, and they've got the big machine over the gap as well, so they must have figured out now that they can do that. They can have it over without it falling through, which means, as you can see there, it's very close to the canopy. We'll go a bit closer and have a look. So we're a bit lower down, and we've got the bunker, as I've named it. We've been discussing with various people, and we think now that this is part of the old co-op, which was built before Marketgate, and then it was modernised or changed into Marketgate. But we don't know for definite, which is basically what's happening now. It's been changed into a market. A lot of people are upset about what we're seeing at the moment, which is the destruction of the galleries. This is probably the part I would have saved and modernised. But anyway, it's near enough gone now. They're up to, I think Steele's has completely gone now, has it? Yeah, I think it has. So we've got the canopy, which is over the old escalators and lift, and if you zoom in as we go down, in there will be the clock, which is still in situ as far as we're aware. I think actually, is that the clock there? Or is that? I don't know what that is, but yeah, it's in there somewhere. And if I move slowly along, you'll see the old lift. Give you an idea of where we are. So yeah, they've really gone to town on this now. Here we are on Main Street, and it's round about 6 o'clock, and they've started to make progress again. In fact, it looks like they're taking out the lower floors. If you look there, you can see that the first floor has gone all the way to the other side of where the escalators are. So if I zoom in, you can see that. Yeah, they've gone all the way down, and they've done it on the next row as well, but they've not done it on the third row at the other side of the machine there. Well, that's probably what they're going to be doing next. But they've not taken the top floor out, which is interesting, I assume because they need something with a long reach to do that. But we can definitely see now inside where the old shops were and where the barriers were, and we should be able to see the clock. We'll have a look in a moment as it strikes 6 o'clock. So here we go, we're now at a slightly different angle, and we can see well inside the shopping centre, as was. Demolition definitely at pace this section, and if I spin it round, we're going to see some things that you're not going to be able to see from here for a very long time, including the parish church, which is coming to view now, Makerson's arcade, and then we carry on round. You've got all them little windows there. might be NatWest Bank, I'm not sure. And then we come round and they've took down all the canopy now that was going up the ramp. So Claire's and all that has gone. And there's not much left now, apart from this wall of the fascia. It's just gone 6 o'clock. And the clock tower says it's 5 to 5. So it's Friday, it's around about 12 noon, and you can actually see the digger on the other side through the shopping centre. That's how close they're getting now to, well, complete demolition. So a bit closer now, and you can definitely see the digger chomping away on the other side. And underneath you can see the rubble as well. So yeah, it's coming down rapido. Anyway, what's going on at Taco Bell? So here we are at Taco Bell, and they've got some windows in. I don't think they've got all the windows in, but they've got some windows in. And they've got a fence up as well, which is nice. And the serving hatch window is in. Doesn't look like they've tarmacked anywhere yet, but that's a work in progress, no doubt. They'll probably do that last. Tell you what, they've been really busy. They've got some of the brick paving in, they've got the curbs in. Car park looks like they're filling it in again. So yeah, really, really good. And you can see the windows as well down the bottom end. And the cabins have gone. The big cabins have gone for the builders. So it must be just fitting out now that they need to do. Could be opening in a couple of weeks. Well, not a couple of weeks, but you never know. Anyway, that's it for this week's look at Taco Bell. Let's get back to being in the studio. So there you go then. Taco Bell's got some of the windows in, and the demolition is pretty much complete now on Market Gate. So hopefully the rebuilding will be starting sooner rather than later. I say sooner. It's probably going to be a few months yet, but we wait with breath and bated. A lot of stuff going on in Wigan to improve the town centre. Hopefully it will, and it'll be fantastic. Anyway, that's it for this episode. I will see you all again next time. Until then, goodbye.
Wigan. Wigan Watch.
Wigan Watch.
Wigan Watch. Wigan Watch.
Wigan Watch. Wigan Watch.
Wigan Watch.
Wigan Watch. Wigan Watch.
Wigan
Watch. Wigan Watch.
Wigan Watch.
Wigan Watch.
Wigan Watch.